episode of Comic Obscurity, starring the Man-Thing, Ghost Rider, Morbius, and the Werewolf by Night. And none of them become a team at the end. This single issue of Marvel Comics has no reason to be as good as it is, but it is.
Now, what if I were to tell you that the Fantastic Four aren't fighting another monster, but rather a fantasy god? Please give it a shot. A mountain appears out of the middle of nowhere in the city of the Angels, California. Speaking of the Angels, California, they make a reference to the Charlton Heston classic Earthquake, which also takes place in Los Angeles. One of the pedestrians says the movie sucks. Terrible taste in movies, am I right? Ghost Rider, who's been living in the entertainment capital of the world, soon to be hypocrisy capital of the world at this time, falls off his cycle and gets a funny skull. To investigate, GR gets up. The mountain creates an ocean bridge opening, and Ghost Rider jumps over it like the Blues Brothers did. As he flames on, he hears a voice calling his name.
Welcome, Johnny Blaze, to paradise!
You know, since the mysterious voice says paradise, I kinda wish we saw more of that paradise. Like, at this moment. In a tour scene. Or even cooler, explore it while fighting and not even noticing that you're destroying the area. Man-Elephant scares a fisherman away. He Scooby-Doos his boat 88 miles per hour because he's so scared of the swamp proboscis. But Man Proboscis notices the mountain too. Is there swamps in the LA area? Morbius is looking for a meal, so he's looking for Werewolf by Night. Morbius is shocked that he even is a werewolf in the first place. Morbius says regardless, he needs Dogman's blood. During their battle, the very same mountain appears. Morbius tells Jack Russell, that's his name by the way, farewell. It's described he remembers what him and Morbius were fighting earlier, so he decides to continue slicing. Morbius tells JR to stop fighting as he notices Ghost Rider's motor. Hey look, Man-Neanderthal just showed up. Welcome, my friends. A golden man with an Asian Pegasus ascends towards Morbius and Jack before they continue fighting, and Ghost Rider appears in thin air. Jeez Louise, is Nightcrawler as Tippy? Golden Boy's name is Starseed. Looks nothing like a wooden pebble or a toilet shower to me. He was part of a society similar to ancient Greece and Europe. Him and his people evacuated to the Olympus wannabe because him and his people were racist towards cavemen. That was until snakes for eyeballs for heads show up. Ghost Rider definitely has experience with these kind of guys. I like that the eyeball snakes zapped one of them out of the mountain and leaves him behind. Now that's a comic series I like to see. A stereotypical UFO uses a claw machine on the tip of the mountain and yanks the whole thing out of the ground, and puts the entire mountain and civilization into space. Again, you might expect this to be an Avengers or Thor or Hercules comic, but I think it's unique to have horror monsters face this. The aliens experimented on the citizens, turning them into golden skin immortals. So, Fu Manchu. But hold up, Ghost Rider acknowledges that Starseed illegally alienated Nicolas Cage's driveway. And because Starseed slams the mountain on the MS-13's Morbius was gonna suck, Morbius starts to attack. Okay, given this panel right here, I'm gonna explain something real quick. This issue's art was done by a man named Frank Robbins. Don't get me wrong, a lot of issues he works on is good, and he's also a good writer as well, but his art is very hit or miss for me. I don't hate it, I've learned to appreciate it over time, but compared to everyone else who makes everyone look like a real human being, including Jack Kirby, this guy's art is way more cartoony. A unique face design and line layouts, I don't hate it, it's just a little different. Russell is mad that he can't see gold because he's colorblind. I mean, look at those eyes. Heck, Morbius says he needs gold blood anyway. But Ghost Rider, although he knows what Starseed did was wrong, wants to take a more calm approach because he knows Starseed didn't mean no harm. Ghost Rider smells something horrible. That's right. Jew Thing has morals that replacing Fire and Trenchcoat Mafia with the mountain is wrong. Run Hollywood Thing is about to do his signature Fire Fists, but Ghost Rider uses his Hellfire Fist on Man-Thing. But Man-Thing isn't burning because, just like GR, MT is Hammond Skin. Google it, you get a good. So it's Bela Lugosi, DC Swamp Thing, and Lon Chaney Jr. Ghost Rider even references him in this book. He lives in Hollywood, so it makes sense. Against Sunflower Seed versus Ghost Rider defending Sunflower Seed. Okay, that was just a joke I wrote, but the more I think about it, it's not a bad name for him. So you heard it here, folks. AAH flight never happens. Ghost Rider insults Jack Russell via Lon Chaney reference, which we already talked about. Morbius takes a break from Starseed and wants to drink fiery bone marrow. Jack Russell stays at Golden Guy because Morbius and Jack Russell need/likes flesh. Golden Starsperm is itching his neck. Starseed is not noticing that Anteater thing is approaching behind him. Ghost Rider Morbius, while wrestling, hears a Black Rider scream. Jalapeno thing burned his ass. Ghost Rider's all
No!
Ghost Rider pretends Man Thing is a road, so he can get there quickly. Only one way to beat a wild animal: hellfire. Starseed is very, very disappointed. He could have been friends with a bunch of monsters. For example, I'm Ted Salas again. And me, I'm Jack Russell. My shaggy side is gone. My hands, they are no longer white. I'm whole again. And I'm not the Ghost Rider anymore. You've changed me.
Nope.
Man-Thing and Werewolf by Night are out to be retards who regular humans cannot understand still. And Morbius is the only one who feels regret. Regret that he cannot have his salvation anymore. Starseed thanks Ghost Rider for being the only one to help him, and he makes the conclusion that he's going home. So is Ghost Rider. He's gonna do that thing where he gets up with his back hurt saying, Make sure you like and subscribe to Undead Nerd. Quite the ending, I must say.